Hi, this is Angie at Gardenside Cottage, and today we are on our third attempt to do an outdoor video because of wind. We've been having so much wind that I can't get good sound quality, and I wish I knew how to do voiceovers, but I haven't mastered that yet. So anyway, it's kind of still out here, so we are outside. And of course the neighbors down the alley are having a roof put on, so there will be some sound from that, but I think we can do it. I wish I could have been out here earlier because the color out here was really nice. This was a new thing I did. I had a multicolored pack of tulips that you don't know what they are. And I planted them. Also, the purple, if you can see, there are some purples, like this one. The purples I did. Those are more strategically placed, kind of in a zigzag. But, and then there were daffodils. Daffodils for yellow, and now they're gone. But anyway, a different attempt with some color, not really planned, because I just knew I wanted spring to be, well, springy. So here we go. We're taking a look here. Unfortunately, some of the tulips are yellow, which I didn't really need yellow when I had the daffodils, but that's how it goes. And here is something they say don't do, but I did. And I probably will continue to kind of tie those daffodil foliage leaves together because it's so unsightly and straggly, and I've always left them until they yellow, but now I know that it takes 6 weeks. In my research, I wanted to really get some knowledge, and I'm like, what, 6 weeks? I don't know if I'm going to be able to look at this. You can see I still have two little ones to deadhead. And I also was reading that another thing you can do is you lift out your clump, say that clump, and you pot them, put them in dirt, and so the leaves stick out, and then you let them yellow in the pot. But and then of course replant them in the fall. So yeah, that seems like a lot of work to do, but maybe that could be an option for me this year because I'm already tired of that. All right, we are going to move along here to a couple happy things in the garden. Hopefully the neighbor sound won't bother us too much. All right, over here, and I also need to figure out what this is actually called. This is a wildflower plant for the shade, a spring bloomer, and oh, there's a woodpecker too. Sorry about that. And a little wind. But this beauty was bought at a little plant sale from some master gardener ladies, and I've lost the tag. So their sale is soon, so maybe I can see if they can help me identify what this is. And I know there's some app that you can download that supposedly helps you identify plants, and maybe that's something I should pursue. But for now, I'm just going to appreciate it, whatever it is. So yeah, that color is amazing. And maybe one of you know, my one or two viewers I have here, but a few other happies is the hellebore, which is my first bloomer every spring, even when it's super, super cold. And I do love these. And I don't know why they flop. I don't know, if that's their nature to do so, but it would be nice to see that lime green. So anyway, they're beauties. And a little blue flower here too. It's not like that other one. This was also purchased by the Master Gardener ladies. And it's not, oops, I'm not doing too well there. I don't know. What is that? What is that? See, I'm not very knowledgeable. I just like to put things in the dirt and see what happens. I mean, I know I research if they're a plant for the sun or shade because I have to do shade here. So, I don't know. I have some work to do. Also, I have some technical skills to learn. And my newest thing is that I changed my handle. I didn't even know it was called a handle. That is when I do a reply to people. It would had a really strange, weird username, like user and then some numbers. And I kept thinking it was a username. And so I would try to find out, how do you change a username? Well, it wasn't that. It's called your handle. And in case you want to know, I really do need YouTube for grandmas or something that can help me with my lack of skills. But now my handle is now Garden Side by Angie. So you may see that if in my replies. Anyway, that's my handle. So this is a forget-me-not. That I do know. And it is a plant that comes up every year. And I know you can reseed them too. I've planted seeds for forget-me-nots, but they don't come back. And I don't know what the difference is. So that was a little more bloomy, but it's also losing those blooms. But I love my blues and purples, very much so. And that's kind of my color scheme. Blues, purples, lime greens, a little bit of golden yellow maybe. And then I won't really focus on all the other mess and the work that I need to get to here. The weather is finally nice. Today is nice after a long stretch of cold and wind. Another thing I'm going to be pursuing is, like, I have I love like purple, you just got my shadow there, foliage like that, but you don't appreciate it. So what I'm thinking of doing is like flanking purples with Dusty Miller. So I want to go get a bunch of Dusty Miller. Oh, here's the twine I was looking for. This, oh my goodness, that was what I was using to tie up the daffodil foliage. See, that's how I do things. Anyway, something I can like flank the purples when I do that. Maybe the white Dusty Miller or even a lime green might work to bring out purple, because I find purple disappears. Maybe you do too. And then I'm embarrassed, a little shamefaced by my empty pots. When I clean up my storage, I have to put them somewhere. So I put them where I'm going to fill them. And I'm just waiting. I'm using patience until I know my plants won't die out here. I don't want to have to keep moving them in and out because of frost and whatnot. So there you go. A few good things to report. Like I said, a new handle, so I'm not embarrassed by that. And one more thing, this is a craft. Since I had a big colorful garden bed over here on the door, I had this wreath and it was just one color. It was pink and it just didn't look right. So I had to go in with different colors to echo the garden over here. And I mean, I don't like matchy, but sometimes if I step back without falling off the steps, there we go. It's colorful, and like I said, harmonizes with this color that's almost done, and I like that better. And like, I want to be very neutral, like, oh, maybe do all white. And I think I might still do that, but for some reason I'm into color this year, and that's okay. So I hope you have a colorful day. I hope it's warm and not windy, and that you enjoy the glory of spring. Thanks for stopping by. See you in another video. Bye.